Hello, welcome back to another artist date, artist update. Artist date, if you've done the artist way, you know that reference. Maybe that's a sign. Have you been doing your artist date once a week? If you don't know me, if we haven't met before, my name is Mary Charisma, and I am a singer, a songwriter, and a spiritual seeker. And I share my life, trying to figure out how to make a living as an artist, and just also how to be happy. That's like my main goals. I mean, what more could you want? And as I uncover things about myself, as I grow and I heal and I have these aha moments, that's when I always want to make a video. Because maybe you too have the same blind spots, or you're struggling with the same thing, and maybe what I learned can help you. So in particular, what I want to share with you is like, basically, I recognized my perfectionist patterns coming up again, but I don't know, it's like I recognized it in a more specific way. So back up. Yesterday, I was doing some singing practice, and man, I was doing songs that I've done before and had in the previous practice sounded amazing, if I do say so myself. And then it's like, now it felt so like a struggle. Like, just, I was noticing all these places where it just wasn't in tune. It just really actually wasn't right. I didn't like how it sounded, and I was getting really frustrated, and of course the more you get frustrated and then you keep trying to make it happen, and then it's like, no. And I listen to a lot of other people's like spiritual channeled messages, and the message of the day was kind of like healing. If there's any healing you have left to do, it's time. And really, the only thing that's in the way of this life that you want is you as your whole healed, feeling worthy, loving yourself version of you. That's all that's missing. And so I could tell that, okay, I don't want to just like feel better. I want to see what the heck's going on. What is this limitation that I'm putting on myself? What is the story that I'm telling? So I got my journal out, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling frustrated. What the heck happened? And through this process, a childhood memory came up of when I was like little, and I'd play this game. It was called Penguin Pile Up. And the whole premise is it's like a Jenga kind of game where it's like basically hand-eye coordination. So there's like this rocky iceberg, and you like place penguins on it. Penguins were my favorite animal as a kid. Penguins and polar bears. I don't know what that's about. But I'm the youngest. I was like a little kid, so it was really hard to like delicately, do anything. And I would get so upset, so frustrated, and it was exactly this pattern of like, it's not working. It's like I want it to work and it's not. And what I uncovered is like I have this story going on where no matter how hard I try, I'll never succeed. I'll never be good enough. Because it's like this feeling of like, I'm trying, it's not working, I'm trying, it's not working. And then it's like, give up, because it's just not going to happen. And I realize that when I am doing something that I love, but I like make a mistake, I'm like putting so much more weight behind this. It's this whole story of, this shows that I'm not worthy, that I'm not talented enough, and that I won't achieve my dreams. Like, I'm not enough. This is this is proof of that. It's like, oh my God, I've been carrying around that pattern essentially. And so it's like been a lot slower, I think, to progress, because, I don't do this all the time. I've definitely grown, but I see how making a mistake feels like this failure, that it is proof of my unworthiness. And so I'm so grateful to have recognized that pattern, because I don't want to do that anymore. And the reality is that making mistakes is the most normal thing ever. It's just part of doing anything. It's part of growing. It's like the only way to not be a beginner is to first be a beginner and, keep working through that. And the thing is that even it's not like, okay, once you get to a certain level, you don't make mistakes anymore. It's like you continually make mistakes. And the problem is, though, that it's like basically your ability and your refinement improves. It's not a problem. It's like how it's supposed to be. But I just focus on those mistakes, and versus like, man, so much of that song sounded really lovely and great, and I've improved so much, and all this hard work has really made me such a better singer. But then and now what I'm refining is so much more subtle. It's like, oh, that note just needs to be held slightly longer, or like, I feel like my ear's probably better. So before, it's like, oh, that was pretty good, but I can hear that it's like, no, it was still a little bit off. And so it's just so silly to let making mistakes feel so heavy and so like devastating. But you just learn these patterns as little kids, and yeah, you don't even realize that it's still with you. It's still affecting your life even as an adult. And so I'm really grateful to have more awareness around that. And so after I did the journaling, I went back, like, okay, you gotta like, let's go back to practicing. And like the other thing too is like, remember why you're doing this, because you love it, because it's fun. It's not about like how good are you, it's like, it's fun, man. And yeah, but it was nice to then return and like still and make those mistakes, and then see the energy starting to come back of the frustration and like, and then be like, stop, like breathe, it's okay, just sort of self-soothe, like, you're fine, this is just part of it, let's calmly, okay, and like learning from your mistakes, right? If you make a mistake and then all of a sudden it becomes this big thing, like, no, I'm not good enough, right, you're not being there present with what's happening, right? It's like you're too in your emotions and your story, like, to just be there with what's going on. It's like, that note was slightly flat, just sing it a little, when you're relaxed and you're calm, you can face those, see what those mistakes are telling you, and then you correct, and then you move on. And I realized that that's really how it's supposed to be, and it feels so much better. And now all of a sudden, it feels light and it feels fun, and you can have fun and make mistakes at the same time, but not if every time you make a mistake, you feel terrible about yourself. You have to realize that this is not an indication of your value as a human, or your worthiness, or your talent. It's like the most talented people have just they've just corrected all of their mistakes. They just have like done that process, and we see the end result of the beautiful, I don't even want to say perfection, because, when you don't have the same level of skill as someone who's an expert, you're like, that's amazing, it's so perfect. But they're in their, they probably have the same experience of like, oh, that could have been better, and that could have been better. So anyhow, it was nice to see that. And yeah, I'm done with that pattern. I mean, you know how patterns work. They're patterns, they're habits. So I'm sure that it will come up again, but at least now I can be aware of it, and I can stop and be like, okay, new pattern, new way of thinking. Mistakes are normal. Let's calm ourselves. Let's try again. Let's try again. And so I was able to have a practice where I felt like the song got a lot better, because I took the spot over calmly without this baggage and frustration. I was like, okay, I'll try that. A little there, oh there. And then it was like, oh, there it was. I got it, and like, felt so good. So that was yesterday. And today, it's like, I don't even want to go into this world of like improvement and better and good enough and talent and, like that world. I'm realizing like what I'm being called to do in this lifetime is express my individuality, like the unique light that I am. So it's like, yeah, let go of, am I good enough? Just know you are good enough. Yes, you are. You're good enough to do whatever you want to do. And it doesn't mean that you aren't going to keep growing and perfecting and learning more skills, but when we think about our favorite artists, what we love about them is that they have a unique voice and a unique perspective and a unique point of view, and they're just doing what only they can do. And so that's what I'm feeling really, really, really like, I see, you know, I've had the visions and the dreams, you know, being on stage and all of my fans singing my songs with me, and you know, just being a portal of light and love in this world. And I have faith that that's happening. And sometimes when I'm like, I don't see enough proof in my life, right? And so then I get in this mode of like, okay, hustle, like I'm locking in. I'm really gonna make it happen this time. Now I'm really gonna push for it. And that's kind of when I get in this sort of like, gotta be better. And I do love that part of myself. Like, I do think there's such a strength there and such like a determination. And yeah, and so it's like cool to have days like that. But besides just being good, I want to just be me. I want to just let it flow. And I really felt the peace this morning. You know, I woke up just feeling groggy, lost, like what do I want this day? And that can kind of freak me out, because I think my idea of my dream life and success is I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm executing on that, and I'm showing up and I'm, you know, like grinding and hustling. I'm like, that's the dream. But the reality is I love being a channel. I love like being led and guided by my soul and by like God. So, you know, I was able to meditate, and I watched a spiritual video that was really inspiring, and I found my peace. I found my like just comfort with now, with this present moment. And not in my head trying to figure out how do I make my dreams happen and how can I put in more work and more time and make them happen faster, when the reality is God is asking me to feel my way forward, to speak from the heart, and like what is my authentic self calling for right now? What actually resonates? What actually feels right to me? And then just follow through. It's like, it's as simple as that. But when we have stories of our unworthiness, and that the worthiness is being tied to the achievement of the vision in our heads, then all of a sudden we're not allowing ourselves to be still and to trust our calls and our inspiration, because we're just not even taking the time to connect, right? It's like you're in that mode of like, I'm here's not good. I need to be there. How do I get there? This is like, I feel like I've been saying this for like years now, but whatever. Yeah. When you find that calmness, it's like everything's okay is a big part of the feeling. Yeah, I just get so caught up with my art and my music being my worth. And that really kills the creative spirit, man. Like sitting down to write and being like, I need this to do something, right? I need this to be good. I need this to be anything. As opposed to, it's like, what is even good, right? Because there's no right or wrong when it comes to a creative expression, you know? And part of that is you're never done either, right? You can always change and you can always update. And so yeah, having this confidence in yourself that, yes, this is what I want to say to you, is you are worthy of your dreams, and they are happening. As soon as you say, yeah, I deserve it. I'm worthy of that. That's it. Just truly have the faith in yourself that you're going where you're meant to. Like, you're having this vision for a reason. And, you know, let whatever comes up when you hear that come up. if you feel like you're not, for whatever reason, it's not, oh, I can't because it's not going to happen because it's not going to happen unless, these stories are just getting in the way of God showing you the path there. He wants you to succeed. The universe has got your back, but only if you also have your back. Also, if you trust in yourself enough to just be, okay? And that you are worthy now without that. Like, you are going to get that because you are worthy of it, not you become worthy once you get that. Just let that soak in. Just, yeah. We need to allow ourselves to just settle in and be led. And it's really hard when you're trying to prove your worth, you know? And like, I just think that when we see people who are really thriving and have all the things that we want, what we're really seeing is a reflection of them just knowing their self-worth. And knowing your self-worth means it's inherent. It's not, I am worthy because of X, Y, and Z. And I understand that, like, things are related, right? It's like when you feel worthy, you start showing up for yourself in these ways. But the feeling of worthiness comes first. Like, the feeling of self-love comes first. And honestly, I think it's like you feel the worthiness and the self-love, and all of a sudden the like questioning and the, well, what do I do now? It's like you aren't in your head with this war and this dialogue and figuring it out. You're like, all of a sudden you feel confident to trust yourself, to just take the step that feels right. And, you know, yeah, that's the fear. There might be fear there, but the trust and love and confidence in yourself outweighs it and guides you forward. So I think that's all I really have to say today. I hope that you're having a really good week so far. And I don't know, I just think it is a really exciting time. There's a lot of like astrological things I think going on, but I think it's really time to choose your dreams. And for me, I was like, okay, choose it. So that means like really, I'm sorry. It's like, I'm trying to, how do I say this? It's like choosing your dreams. It's like just choosing it, right? Like, this is happening for me. I am worthy of this. I truly know that in my bones, and I know that it's calling me forward, and I don't have to control it. It's like the faith allows you to flow towards it versus, okay, so let's hustle in this specific way. Okay, I have to do this, I have to do that so that I can be here. Know that you're worthy of it. It's happening. So what feels good now? What do you want to do just because you want to do it? How do you want to live your life? You know, I think, yes, life isn't hustling to get to this place, because when you get there, you're still going to have the same feeling of like, I'm not worthy yet, right? If you're in this place of, I need to get this so I feel worthy. So when you feel the love for yourself right now, and you feel the love of the universe for yourself right now you can have fun. Now you can enjoy yourself and do what you're here on earth to do, what only you can do. It feels fun. Do what feels fun. And, you know, the example like with the singing, right? Singing is like my favorite thing to do. It is so fun. So if there's things like that where you know it's your source of joy, it might not be like, don't do them, right? Because they're not feeling joyful, but you need to see how you're approaching it, right? The energy that you're showing up to that activity with there's something off there. There's some story that's going on, right? And yeah, just trust. It's like, you'll want to practice because you love doing it, right? That pull will be there. And if it's not, it's like, It's time to, you're probably in this mode of trying to control it and you're making it too hard. You're not allowing it to flow. So that's all I got for you today. I think I'm gonna do some writing. I've gotten back to object writing. This is from Pat Patterson's Writing Better Lyrics. I haven't done this one forever. I did it for the first time yesterday, where it's basically you pick a random object. I use like a random object generator. And then for 10 minutes, you write about that object and you stay very grounded in your senses, in your, oh, this is what I'm smelling and these are the sounds I'm hearing and all this stuff. And it's just like a little writing exercise and stuff. And I did it. It's like, oh, this feels so good. I'm just doing it because it's fun. And yeah, I feel like called to write because I feel like I got something to say and I don't know what that is yet, but I'm feeling that trust. I'm feeling that like confidence in myself that I have a perspective that is unique and my own. And there's some art that only I can make. So God's like, you gotta go make it, Mary. So I'm not gonna worry about good or bad. That ain't it. Okay. Yep. Have the best day ever and love. Sending you all the light and love. You got this. You're worthy of everything. I love you. Okay, bye.